Good morning, students. In this session, we will start a new chapter, locomotion and movement. Under this, first of all, what is the movement? After that, what is the locomotion? Movement is a significant feature in living organisms. Movement is a significant feature in living organisms. And at the same time, locomotion also one of the important feature in living things. Now, first of all, what is the meaning of movement? An organism show the different movements in the body, but the organism cannot transfer from one place to another place. These are called as the movement. The organism shows different movements in their body parts. For example, movement of jaws and also the eyelids and also limbs. These are all the different kinds of movements in the body parts. These are the best example for movement. Moving of the jaws during the process of mastication, eyelids during the process of seeing of objects, limbs. It is used for the eating and also walking. At that time, they can be show the movements of limbs. Along with these movements in human beings, some other organisms also we can observe the movements with the help of the different organs. For example, Syria and also the flagellum, tentacles. If you see the cilia, commonly in paramecium, we are observed the cilia. So what is the use of the cilia means? It is helpful for the, so here the cytopharynx is there. With the help of the cytopharynx, food is captured. Food is captured with the help of the cytopharynx in paramecia. With the help of the cilia through the cytopharynx, food is captured. It is the one of the movement we are observing the paramecium. The next one, Along with these movement, these cilia are helpful for the locomotion of the paramecium also. Locomotion means an organism moved from one place to another place. An organism moved from one place to another place for searching of food, shelter, and mating. So what is the meaning of locomotion? Locomotion means an organism moved from one place to another place for searching of food, shelter, and mating, and also the escaping from the predators. For this reason, locomotion can be observed in the organisms. Here, cilia helpful for the capturing of the food through the cytopharynx, and at the same time, which is helpful for the movement of the locomotion of the paramecium from one place to another place. The next one. Tentacles. Tentacles are commonly present in Hydra. Here, with the help of the tentacles, organism capture the food. Hydra is a cylindrical shaped organism. With the help of the tentacles, these are the tentacles. With the help of a tentacles, Hydra capture the prey. And they engulf the prey to digest it and leads the life. These tentacles are helpful for capturing of prey in the way of movement. These tentacles only helpful for the showing of locomotion. That means organism of Hydra moved from one place to another place in aquatic habitats. At a time, tentacles are helpful for movement and at the same time exhibit the locomotion also. The next one. So where it is we are observed? In Hydra. After that, if you observe that flagellum. For example, euglena. And also the flagellum observed in euglena coming under the protozoans and also the spermatozoa. What is the use of these euglena and the spermatozoa means? The flagellum is helpful for the, what is that? Locomotion. It is used for locomotion. In the case of euglena, it is helpful for the locomotion. In the case of spermatozoa, it is used for locomotion only, but what is the purpose means? For fertilization to form the embryo. Then what are the types of movements? types of movements. Under that, the first one is the amoeboid movement, then ciliary movement, after that muscular movement. These are the three types of movements are there. Under that, first one, amoeboid movement. Amoeboid movement means, if you are observed that in the case of amoeba, what we are observed, the protoplasm is accumulated in a specific area and forms a pseudopodium. Pseudopodium. In the case of amoeba, protoplasm accumulated in specific area to form a finger-like projection called pseudopodium. With the help of the pseudopodium, amoeba shows the movement that is all called as amoeboid movement. So, with the help of pseudopodia, amoeba shows a movement, is called amoeboid movement. The streaming of protoplasm inside of the cell only is also one of the example of what is that movement. Streaming of protoplasm just from here to here and here to backward direction, here to here, here to there and there to here. The streaming of protoplasm is observed in the inside of the cell of amoeba. That is also one of the example of movement. If the protoplasm forms the pseudopodia, the help of pseudopodia shows the amoeba movement, that is called amoeboid movement. Best examples under the amoeboid movement is leukocytes, macrophages and phagocytes. These are the best examples of amoeboid movement. The next one, after that, ciliary movement. What is a ciliary movement? In trachea, the best examples under the ciliary movement is trachea and also the female reproductive system. If you see the trachea, it is the just for understanding diagram. Inside of the it is a trachea. Trachea is having the, what is this? Inner wall of the trachea having cilia. What is the use of this cilia is? Here they can filter the dust particles whenever the air is entered along with the, whenever the air is entered during the process of breathing, dust particles can be filtered. Here, dust particles. Dust particles are filtered. That is the use of cilia, shows the movement with the help of that ciliary movement only. Whenever the air is entered during the process of breathing, nothing but of this. Inner wall of the trachea having the ciliated pseudostratified cells. That means the cilia are present, which can filter the dust particles from air during the process of breathing. That is the use of ciliary movement in trachea. In female reproductive system, gametes are nothing but of the ova is helpful for moved in a forward direction and helpful for the fertilization. In the case of female reproductive system, ova meets to spermatozoa and forms the embryo or childhood by the process of fertilization. For the process of what? Fertilization. In female reproductive system, ova meets to spermatozoa, done the fertilization and forms a embryo. In this process also, cilia present in the female reproductive system, nothing but of the female fallopian tubes and helpful for formation of embryo. The next one is muscular movement. Muscular movement, if you are observed, for example, tongue and also the limbs. While eating, tongue is helpful for mixing of the food. Here the limbs are helpful for the taking of the food or consuming of the food. In this way, the tongue and limbs can be shows the movement. This is called as a muscular movement. In this muscular movement, what happened? Nervous system, skeletal system, and nervous system, skeletal system, and muscular system. All these systems are coordinatedly together and perform the muscular movement. What is that? The tongue is moved during the mastication. Limbs also helpful for the taking of food. Nothing but of the consuming of food. During the process of consuming of food, the limbs are shows the forward and backward direction of movement, and tongue is shows the mixing of food during the process of mastication. This is the muscular movement. Thank you, students. Next session we will continue.